Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for joining me on your way to your dreams, goals, and whatever kind of opportunities you have ahead for you. I know it's about to be great, so thanks for stopping by on your way. Today, we're going to jump straight into Courage, Determination, and Confidence by Lona. I'm Lona. Thank you for joining me today. Courage. What is courage, and how do you have the ability to even use it? What is it? What does courage really mean? The Webster's dictionary version of courage, what it says the meaning of the word is the ability to do something that frightens. And it literally says frightens, which means that you are this like so scared, right? You're not just a little scared, you are frightened, you are terrified. You're having a panic attack even thinking about doing something like this, but it is the ability to do it, even though it's something that you're scared of, frightened of, even. Right. So that takes a lot. And it takes, a fight or flight going off on you inside of you, excuse me, for you to decide which way you're going to move here because it can be very, um, it it can be dangerous, right? When you have courage, you're you may put yourself or you may put yourself in harm's way. So I have questions for you as we work through this tonight. I want to see if I just want to see how you think and how you're thinking about the next moves in your life and what is going to be best for you. So, my one question is going to be starting off, how do you manage stress? Have you thought about that? Have you ever gave consideration into how you are intaking into your body, into your mind, into your spirit, the stress that you have to carry, the stress that's handed to you in jobs and families and home and wherever. I mean, in real life, it's stress is a part of it. My next question is, do you have the courage to dream, learn, and grow without any cheerleaders? And what does that mean? It means, can you keep moving without an audience to clap for you for everything that is good or bad, right? Are you able to self soothe yourself and be your own biggest cheerleader? I just want you to give it some thought. This is not a judgment zone. This is a growth zone. So I just want you to think through some of the questions that I'm asking today with no judgments on yourself. Don't be harsh. This if something isn't in the right spot, this is a chance for you to alter that and to work on it. Do you have the courage to get to know yourself? Do you give yourself quiet time in which you can cultivate new hobbies and ideas and progress towards actual goals that you have? Or is your life really, really busy? Like the scene. That's why I have it this way. If you look at these colors, it's a blur. It's going so fast you can't even see it. But if you think about it, you really need time to stop, okay? And take a breath and be on the sideline somewhere on the grass or on that walking path or something to be able to make a plan for your life that's going to be beneficial for years and years and decades to come. Do you have the courage to put your wants and needs first? Do you have the courage to put your wants and needs first? Before your friends, before your boyfriend, before your husband, before your wife. Now, don't go off the deep end, okay? I'm not saying, tie your kids to the roof of the car and go do what you want to do. That's not what we're talking about. We come with a lot of integrity and pride in everything that we do. So none of those things are a factor in this manner, right? What we're talking about is, do you actually put your wants and needs on the table at all, so you can work on them, so you can have time to invest in yourself and whatever it is that you want to do, because everything takes time. Okay, nothing happens overnight. Nothing happens in a vacuum. You're going to have to take some time. So if you're not willing to put yourself in a position where you can take a little bit of that time, you might not ever get it. Do you listen to your senses and your emotions? Creator intuition. It's intuition. You are guiding your own life. It's yours for a reason. And the reason is because whatever it is that you are to to be able to share with the rest of us, it is inside you. And no one can tell you what that is. If you watch some of my previous videos, I do have one about dreams. I think it is in the Getting Ready for 2023 and Beyond video. And I talk about the fact that no one may not be able to see it for you, because a dream, when you go to sleep and dream, you're the only one there. You're the only one that is seeing that what you're seeing. You're seeing it by yourself. It is a private moment. You might be able to tell someone about it, but they were not there to see it. So you might be the only one to have the dream and be able to live it out, because you actually saw what happened, to act it out, or whatever you want to say there. But you have to be able to take time and to believe in yourself, and to create a track record of which you can depend on yourself and your decision making skills, to be able to trust your senses and emotions about what the next course of your life should look like, and what turns left or right you should make. Do you take other people's word over your own, and are you easily persuaded? I mean, again, these are just things I want you to think about when you are thinking about the courage for yourself, right? And things that could frighten you, but you go through it anyway. But these are all things that build over time and encourage, even within yourself, even to stand up for yourself, even to stand up for your rights at work. Take time, and it takes you being able to, again, believe yourself, know what it is you see, know what it is you feel, and really be able to make that turn in whichever direction is best. Do you worry about what will happen to someone other than yourself? Like, if I leave this job, what will my boss do? What would happen if I left this position, even though I know I need to make, more money? I have not gotten a raise in 10 years. They wouldn't do, what would happen? They would fall apart without me. Do you think about what's going to happen to them, or how they're going to handle it, or explode, or crumble, or whatever it is, if you leave, or stop, or choose your path? Think about these things. We can talk about them in great length. That's what we're going to be here for. But just think about them as you really start to cultivate where you want to go next in your life. Do you have the courage to investigate if the person that you're worrying about all this time is even worried about you like that? So, if we're talking about a business sense, if you died tomorrow, Would they have a job posting and someone else in your seat in a few weeks? Sure, of course they would be sad. They would send your wife a potluck and all that good stuff. And I'm not taking anything away from it. Coworkers can become like family. I'm not taking anything away from that. But what I'm asking you is, will the business model continue after you are gone? Or will it completely break down? And is it your job to even worry about that in that manner? Because your focus is on what is best for your life and your retirement and, just making sure that you're progressing and doing the things that you want to do, that you've planned to do. My last question tonight is going to be for you. I know I've overloaded your brain with all these questions, but they're important ones, you guys. We have to really start to think about this in a manner of um, it's a benefit to us. Work does not just have to be, I have to do this and I'm working for this person. It should benefit you as well. So my last question is, do you know when something is not serving you anymore? Do you know when it's not serving you anymore? Do you have the intuition to gather the information that's been coming in for the weeks, months, years, whatever it might be, and not only to hear the information or to gain that information through your senses, but to make the call on whether it's best for you without the guilt of the world on your shoulders? Okay. Will you speak up for yourself? Do you have the courage to be your own advocate? That is what this channel is about. It is about you gaining the knowledge and skills to be able to not only get one opportunity, but opportunity after opportunity after opportunity over decades of your lifetime. So come back and we will talk more. Please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section, and my email is in the description box. So please feel free to go ahead and send me an email, ask me a question, and we will talk very soon. Have a good night.